Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. It's like so frustrating when it comes to Palantir. We have the most amazing week. We have such great news, and the price is just down, freaking baby. We literally signed up a $500 million deal set. And I'm not just talking about the CDC deal, I'm talking about several deals that Palantir was able to lock up. I'm going to go over all of those deals today. A lot of them did have to do with healthcare, but not all of them. And this is just this week alone, absolutely freaking massive. Maybe if the PPI numbers didn't come out hotter than they were expected, maybe we would have actually done a little bit better. Guys, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I will be going over and just reviewing general Palantir things, go over the week, so on and so forth. If you guys like something like this, sit back, relax, hit me up in the comments down below. And on a completely different note, I do have a crypto channel. I am doing a free roll for poker. If you guys play Texas Hold'em, it's absolutely free, where I'm giving away 500 Algorand and 2,000 Hedera. All you got to do is sign up to my Substack down below. It's completely free, and it's going to tell you where, when, what, and how to enter the tournament. You don't have to subscribe, none of that shit. It's going to be next Thursday at 8 o'clock at night, most certainly. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out and play for free, why not make some money during the recession? It's coming out of my pocket, not sponsored by anybody but myself, to give back to my community. Okay. Let's review what happened with Palantir this week, because we did have some absolutely massive news. First and foremost, the CDC. The CDC gave us a massive $443 million contract to streamline Palantir's existing programs, including Health and Human Services, Protect Administration for Strategic Preparedness and Responsiveness, and Engage, Tiberius, and Decipher. These are a bunch of different programs. Palantir, as far as I found, had a contract for $5.3 million with the CDC, and this is a massive extension for them to be able to do what they do, AI and machine learning. Palantir is in an absolute tear when it's working with the healthcare system, and if you take into effect and go back 2 weeks ago, they had that massive deal with the Cleveland Clinic. However, this massive CDC contract, which barely moved the needle, I think Palantir ended up being like up 1% for the day. When the news hit, they were up like 5%, and then they gave up all of their gains, which is an absolute shame. And that's why I'm so freaking bullish on Palantir. They're doing such amazing things, and they're going under the freaking radar. Right before the CDC news, we had news that Palantir announces a collaboration with Lockheed Martin focused on accelerating Aegis and future integrated combat system software delivery powered by Palantir Apollo. This is why it's so interesting. This is Palantir Apollo, not the normal Palantir Gotham when it comes to military. Very, very interesting. And this is what they're essentially going to say. That they're upgrading the Navy combat system by leveraging Lockheed Martin's deep technical experience and Palantir Apollo's platform. Really, really cool, right? Palantir Apollo enables a technique of software development and delivery called autonomous deployment. It allows development to write and deploy software that includes the application's requirements and enables teams to work closely on software asynchronously. Apollo then enables DevOps, security teams, and operators the ability to scale and deliver innovation rapidly, all while development teams can get real-time feedback and performance reporting. Very, very cool. Palantir has built to solve the world's most difficult problems with truly best-in-class cutting-edge technologies. We believe that by sharing this approach through the Apollo product, more customers can take advantage of the autonomous deployment approach, as per COO Shyam Sankar. Interesting that Shyam is talking. Shyam recently has been talking about the commercial side, while Dr. Alex Karp has been talking more about the military side. So it's very, very interesting that he made a comment. Very, very cool, right? And essentially they're saying that Lockheed Martin has all the hardware and software to get you to the point up until 1 mile. But then that last 1 mile, you need near real-time or real-time data and be able to deploy on different types of areas, different types of domains, both on-site, off-site, cloud, and non-cloud based. Very, very interesting, right? And that's just 2 announcements, but there's so many more. The same day that Palantir announces the CDC contract, Palantir also announces a Tampa General Hospital and Palantir partner to improve patient care through data and analytics platform. Health systems today generate continuously increasing historic volumes of data through daily patient care, but existing tools provide limited support for wielding the data to create great value. Palantir is enabling Tampa General to take its organization to the leading edge of innovation in healthcare by integrating Foundry Ontology. Ontology is their digital twin with key data sources and applying advanced analytics to deliver insights to caregivers and decision makers across the healthcare system. So how does it exactly work? Palantir takes a shit ton of data. They make a digital twin. Essentially, they make the real metaverse, and they give you different scenarios. If this hospital is packed, if this emergency room is packed, if this doctor doesn't come to work, and then maybe they can build a profile, like say, hey, on Thanksgiving, there's usually 20% less staff. And on Christmas, there's probably not, but let's say an extra 7% staff. But on Christmas, we get an extra 20% of inflow for patients. For example, how do you account for that, right? And then how do you account for emergencies? And because they have that ontology and that digital twin, that's how they make you as least efficient as possible, therefore making you as efficient as possible. And then today, we got an amazing multi-million-dollar deal that also came out of nowhere. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with healthcare. Palantir and Crisis24, a Garda World company, announces new partnership to revolutionize security and risk management for the 21st century. This multi-million-dollar long-term strategic partnership will help to reshape security and risk management by leveraging critical information to provide clients with innovation solutions, data-driven insights for results-oriented decision-making to meet their everyday challenges. Guys, I can go on and on and on and on, but it seems like it's an absolute revolving door. As per Dr. Alex Karp, sometimes we are undervalued, sometimes we are overvalued. Right now, we are definitely undervalued. Hopefully, one day soon, we will be considered to be overvalued. Guys, Palantir is just going to keep hitting these home runs. They're going to keep doing this from, back end. Let people make fun of them. I don't understand how you can deny that Palantir is a world beater. I don't understand how you can deny that Palantir is doing something amazing and that Palantir is doing something that no other company or very few companies, maybe a handful, maybe can do what Palantir does in maybe some aspects, but not in all the aspects, all the, box checking when it comes to Palantir. And then when you look at the price, Palantir is literally trading at $7.11. Last year, Palantir is down 63%. Now, I did go over this before. If you compare Palantir to huge names like a Meta, like a Netflix, Tesla, and other huge companies, and there's a bunch of others, right? I did a video on this. Palantir is not like that much off when it comes to tech companies. They're actually beating certain tech companies. Palantir will have its time to shine. Palantir will have its moment. Palantir had a really, really good interview at the Reagan Summit, and then Dr. Alex Karp went on CNBC, had an amazing interview as well. If you missed the CNBC interview, if you missed the Reagan Summit, please click on one of these videos right here. I go over the entire thing. You guys will definitely enjoy it. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I appreciate every single which one of you. Have a good one.